Welcome to episode 42 of WWT. Today we are recapping and roasting SummerSlam Night 1 from August 1st, 2026. So our first match is the Women's Championship title, okay? We got Io Sky versus Liv Morgan. So here comes Io Sky looking like she's about to win or explain the plot of Kingdom Hearts. If Sailor Moon, a disco ball, and a piñata fused together, this is the look you'd get. Here comes Liv Morgan, and the top says bite me, but it looks like she already lost a fight with a paper shredder. She looks like the final boss of like a Claire's clearance sale. So the bell rings, the match starts, and they're going back and forth for a little bit. Honestly, this match was very like lackluster in my opinion. Like there was really like nothing special about it. I was like, this could have just been on Raw tonight. This wasn't giving SummerSlam. Like it just wasn't. They pretty much beat like each other's ass for like I don't know, 5 minutes, and Liv retains. So up next, we get the 6-man tag team. Okay, we got the Usos and Jacob Fatu, and we got LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys. Like, this is crazy. You wouldn't have expected these three to come together at all. I didn't. Here come the Usos and Jacob Fatu. First of all, the Usos look like club bouncers who got fired because they were dancing and drinking. They were partying too much. They weren't doing a job. That's what they look like. They look like they're 5 minutes away from dropping a mixtape that nobody asked for. And to be honest, I don't like this It's You and Me Ooh song. It don't work. It just doesn't. It's you and me, oos. Day one, it's you and me, oos. I'm like, why did they change it? Jimmy said, nah, I want to be on it. I want to be on it too, oos. This song got more identity issues than the Bloodline story. Jacob Fatu is wearing this like werewolf mask and he's like crawling. He looks like Zelina Vega got bit by a radioactive pit bull. All right, he crawling on the floor like he smelled barbecue under the apron or something. Yeah, he smells some ribs. That's what Jacob. what y'all cooking under there? Then Royce Key comes out and he looks like he just ate his cellmate. I mean, he's tough. He's good. Honestly, I'm upset that Jacob turned on him. I wanted them to get together and fight the Bloodline. Royce Keys and Jacob Fatu should have teamed up with Solo Sikoa to fight the Bloodline. I think that would have been a little cooler. Instead of Jacob, first of all, y'all already know how I feel about this. Jacob Fatu beat Roman's ass at, what was it, WrestleMania, but they gave it to Roman. Okay, after that, Jacob Fatu should not have acknowledged the tribal chief. No, he should have been like, F all that. I beat your ass fair and square. I'm going with my homeboy, Royce Keys, and my other cousin, Solo Sikoa. I think that just would have been more fun. Personal opinion. Solo Sikoa comes out like, this is his like comedy special, okay? He's like, I got this to Roman. Like, he's like telling Roman, like, I got this. Bloodline, I'll handle it. LA Knight comes out like if AAA just called him. Sir, your Dodge Ram is getting repossessed. Yeah. So immediate brawl. The bell hasn't even rung yet. Typical. Solo and Jey Uso are going back and forth. And then Solo does and they start playing Jey Uso's theme music. And Jey Uso looks so pissed off. Like he is livid. Jey Uso's looking at him like, that's cultural appropriation, Oos. So then eventually Jacob slams his butt into Solo. He literally weaponized his own cheeks, okay? Somewhere Rikishi's watching, shedding a proud tear. I taught him how to weaponize his cheeks. The Usos almost take LA Knight out with a spear and a Uso splash combo. Almost is the key word. LA Knight hits Jey Uso with a BFT and wins. I am so happy. But LA Knight takes it with a BFT. LA Knight, yeah. Okay, so up next, we got Gunther versus Nick Aldis. Gunther comes out like, you climb corporate ladder? I hit you with corporate ladder and kill your career. Like a little. Nick Aldis comes out like, I didn't want to be general manager. This was just a stepping stone. They gave me dental, so I accepted. Immediately, Gunther is taking control of this match with sleepers. Always with the sleep hold. Like, that's just Gunther, okay? He's going to strangle you and keep strangling you and keep putting you in a sleeper and keep putting you in a sleeper. And if that don't work, then he's going to do it again anyway. Gunther chopped Nick so hard that he went flying out the ring. I don't even, like, fuakata. I gotta say though, Nick Aldis is really holding his own. Okay, I know he's been champ before, he's wrestled or whatever, but like, not a lot of people can give Gunther the smoke. Aldis puts Gunther in an ankle lock, and it looks close. It looks like, uh-oh, is he about to win? No, he's not. Gunther wins. Surprise, surprise. Gunther wins, and Nick fires him because of his performance. No, I'm just kidding. Nick didn't fire him. So up next, we have the Bellas and Paige versus the Fatal Influence. Now, I'm not going to lie. When Paige first came back, I was excited. I was like, oh my God, Paige is back. Now I see why she's been gone for so long, okay? That neck injury or whatever happened to her is clearly serious because she ain't doing nothing. She ain't doing nothing, and yet she always wins. And so I'm over that. I'm team Fatal Influence tonight. Like a thief in the night. That's who I'm rooting for tonight. The Fatal Influence. Team Bellas come out like they just escaped a NASCAR themed bachelorette party. Brie looks like Harley Quinn quit crime to become a manager at Hot Topic. Paige just always looks like she's either going to cut a promo or ask you for a cigarette backstage. The Bellas, though, they look good. Good. They look amazing, okay? They don't age. They just keep getting rebooted, like the Fast and Furious movies. One last run. WWE's like, sure, for the 6th time. So the Fatal Influence comes out like JC Jane stole her dad's car to be here. Between the cowboy hats, the biker cap, the fishnets, the chains, the sequins, the coats, they got enough costume changes to host the CMAs and WrestleMania on the same night. JC Jane is clearly paying homage to Shawn Michaels with this hat, though. So the match starts, and Brie Bella immediately beats Fallon Henley's ass. JC slams Brie into the steel steps. Nikki Bella's tagged in and beats everybody's ass. Fallon Henley like mocks Nikki Bella's dance. You can look, but you can't touch. She does the little dance. And next thing you know, JC Jane wins it for the Fatal Influence. Yay! You deserve it. Bop, 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 bop. Then Nikki and Brie jump Paige. Like, Nikki tells the camera, she looks dead in the camera, and she's like, don't ever take my spot. You're the reason Paige is booked. Our next match is Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk for the Undisputed Championship. First of all, I literally thought this was the main event. Like, completely forgot about Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk's match was one for the books. So Cody Rhodes comes out and he's wearing a new mask. It's his usual mask, but it has like Guile's hair from Street Fighter because, you know, he just did the Street Fighter movie. Honestly, it's giving like 50% Guile, 50% Pauly D. 100% champ is here. Champ is here. Champ is here. The champ is here. Oh, yeah. It's SummerSlam. And they're also like, instead of his usual music, they're playing the Street Fighter like lobby music. That's cute and all, but like, where's the song? We like the song, okay? Where is it? They play the music and the crowd pops, okay? See, wrestlers watching this, if you're up and coming, a good song can help your career to explode. People love the intros, okay? If you got a good intro, that will help your career, all right? I feel like 60% of Cody's success is his song. So then we go, there's a camera going down a hallway. CM Punk comes out of a random door, all right? Like he just spent 45 minutes destroying a gas station bathroom. So the match finally starts and they're chopping each other. Chopper style, chop, chop, chop cheese, okay? Making Philly cheesesteaks, all right? Punk starts attacking Cody's bad arm like it owed him money, all right? Punk is attacking Cody's bad arm like it robbed him. Cody sends Punk flying out the ring and then hits a suicide dive. At some point, Punk hits Cody with a flying clothesline off of the barricade. Punk's knee gives out and Cody starts attacking the knee because wrestlers smell injured body parts the way sharks smell blood. They're going back and forth. Cody hits a Cody cutter. Somehow Punk is going for GTS. Cody hits Punk with a crossroads and goes for pin, but Punk kicks out. CM Punk hits Cody with a moonsault. Punk hits Cody with a GTS, and Cody's still alive. They do this for like 20 minutes, okay? This like same spiel. It just keeps going. Now they're outside of the ring, and Cody's slamming Punk's face into the Spanish announce table. That table has suffered more abuse than Dom Mysterio's reputation. Then Cody clears another table for absolutely no reason. That's wrestling. Clear furniture first, figure out the plan later. Somehow, Cody's laid out on the announce table now, and Punk flies. Cody rolls out the way. CM Punk goes flying off the top of the ropes, that little pillar or whatever it's called. Cody rolls out the way, and Punk lands on his bad knee. Like, terribly. Like, if you watch the replay, I was cracking up, okay? I was dying laughing. And then bodies everywhere. So then Cody drags Punk back in the ring. He's about to hit a Cody cutter on Punk. Punk moves out the way, and the referee gets knocked out. WWE referees have the life expectancy of horror movie extras. All of a sudden, here comes Randy F. Orton with the RKO and disappears. He treated the match like a drive-by. Then Punk wakes up, climbs in the ring, doesn't even know what happened. I don't even think he knows that Randy Orton helped him, okay? He climbs in the ring, hits Cody with another GTS, and retains the title. Wow. It's main event time. Main event, Hell in a Cell, Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. Obafemi comes out like, I'm here. Brock Lesnar comes out like a MAGA winter soldier. Paul Heyman's with him looking absolutely infatuated, okay? He is in love. Paul Heyman is staring at Brock Lesnar with the admiration people have for like puppies or tax refunds. He wasn't even looking where he was walking. Paul Heyman steals the mic, climbs to the top of the rope, and introduces Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar! Nobody says Brock Lesnar like him. The cell comes down and it's go time, okay? This looks like a Marvel Easter egg scene. The match starts and Obafemi is dominating. Right until Brock Lesnar takes him to Suplex City. 3 suplexes later, Obafemi gets up like that was a warm-up. People don't survive Brock Lesnar. Somehow, Obafemi slams Brock Lesnar into the steel steps. Then, Oba sets up the Slim Jim table against the gate and sends Brock Lesnar right through it. And Brock Lesnar hits Obafemi in the face with the steel steps, like probably a good 5 times. And then guess what? Suplex City. Then he starts beating Obafemi's ass with a chair. Choo-choo, all aboard. Next stop, Suplex City. Obafemi picks it up and starts throwing Brock Lesnar around the ring like a tennis ball. Then a fall from grace. But Brock kicks out and then hits Oba with an F5. And somehow Oba's getting up every single time. Like, that's light work. Brock starts beating Oba's ass again with the steel chair. Then he starts ripping the floor apart. Okay, he's peeling the whole ring floor, mat, whatever it is, until the wooden part is showing. He hits Oba with a tombstone on the wooden floor. And Oba sits up. So yeah, Oba just gets up. That was nothing, not for Obafemi. Eventually, Obafemi wins with a fall from grace. Not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed he didn't hit the fall from grace on the wooden floor. But Brock gives Obafemi his flowers. He takes the microphone and he says, Obafemi is the future of WWE. He points at himself, he says, this is the past. Points at Oba, this is the future. And Oba looks confused. Like, am I supposed to eat you or not? Past, future. In other words, Brock's too old for this, all right? He's tired. He's tired, y'all. And night 1 of SummerSlam ends like a heat wave. Everybody got cooked. Somebody's getting hospitalized. And there's bodies everywhere. What did we learn? The Spanish announce table deserves veteran benefits. Gunther thinks chest cavities are optional. And WWE referees should qualify for life insurance. Thank you guys for watching WWT. Stay tuned for Night 2's recap. Thank you for joining. Bye.